told your friend you're not okay.
The name Kim Taehyung / BTS has once again attracted global attention, but this time on a much larger scale than just a typical trending topic. In recent weeks, international news has consistently focused on the same narrative. Taehyung is now being called one of the most sought-after Asian artists in the global film industry, particularly by two major directors from the UK and the US. The rumor spread rapidly, spreading across major digital media platforms, and sparking a wave of intense discussion among journalists, critics, and entertainment industry observers. Initially, this rumor was only vaguely heard on European entertainment channels. Several British journalists leaked that several top British directors were looking for an Asian actor with expressive characters, a strong aura, and the ability to create emotional depth that many young actors lack. This description immediately sparked much speculation, as it closely mirrored the personality and strengths that have long been synonymous with Taehyung. It didn't take long for BTS V's name to be directly mentioned as the ideal candidate being targeted by these directors. Even more surprising, similar reports also came from the United States. Several Hollywood entertainment analysts have reported that two major production houses are eyeing Taehyung for global film projects. There's even speculation that one of those production houses has produced international award-winning films, making the possibility of Taehyung entering the Hollywood acting world sound not just plausible, but highly likely. This rumor quickly exploded on social media, instantly sending Taehyung's name to the top of trending topics in various countries. The media's reason for making this headline is simple yet well-founded. Taehyung is one of the most unique figures in the entertainment industry this decade. He's not just an idol with extraordinary charisma, but an artist with a wide spectrum of talents. His voice is distinctive, his artistic style distinct, his way of conveying emotion through his facial expressions and gaze is considered cinematic, and every project he touches on carries a strong visual identity. Many observers have called Taehyung the type of artist highly sought after in the modern film world, someone who not only performs but also creates an atmosphere. British media highlighted how Taehyung had previously caught the attention of directors for his subtle acting expressions in various BTS programs and content. "He's a presence who can speak 1,000 words without dialogue," wrote one London entertainment columnist. On the other hand, American media outlets consider Taehyung to have extraordinary commercial appeal, the ability to attract a global audience, and a strong enough image to represent Asia in modern Hollywood films. On closer inspection, this phenomenon is not something that emerged suddenly. Since his debut, Taehyung has demonstrated his capacity to be more than just a K-pop idol. His acting performance as Han Sung in the drama, Warang, is still remembered to this day, and some believe his acting skills are more mature than they appear, as he always has the ability to steal the show even in brief appearances. This tendency has subsequently developed into a belief that if Taehyung returns to acting, he will deliver something bigger, deeper, and more artistic. Against this backdrop, rumors of a trade between British and American directors seem highly likely. Behind the scenes, observers believe British directors are likely to be attracted to Taehyung's mysterious and artistic aura, characteristics well-suited to dramas, psychological thrillers, or film festivals. Meanwhile, American directors were reportedly attracted to Taehyung's commercial potential, immense charisma, and the opportunity to cast a new Asian face in an action, sci-fi, or fantasy film. This rumor created a remarkable domino effect. In no time, global media outlets began listing Taehyung's name among most watched artists for potential international acting debuts. Entertainment YouTube channels, Reddit pages, cinema forums, and even European film fan groups began pretending he was a major star ready to enter the Hollywood fold at any moment. The discussion escalated when some armies noticed a pattern in Taehyung's recent public outreach, leading many to speculate that he might be considering a major project. However, the most interesting development emerged after the rumor spread to various Asian and Latin American media outlets. Several major entertainment portals from Japan, Thailand, Brazil, and Mexico began to examine the rumor more specifically. They highlighted how Taehyung was no longer just a topic of conversation, but was already considered a cultural phenomenon capable of driving two major industries simultaneously, music and film. Their analysis led to one important conclusion. Japanese media even called Taehyung a global trendsetter, capable of influencing the direction of global film interest. Every time he released a new project, whether an album, a photo book, or simply a photo shoot, professionals in the creative industry began to re-examine what made Taehyung so appealing. Rumors that British and American directors were now vying to cast Taehyung as the lead in major film projects only further reinforced the notion that this artist possesses something that marketing strategies cannot create, a natural aura. Furthermore, a number of European film critics began discussing how Taehyung could potentially become a new face of global cinema if he were to accept international acting offers. They believe that the minimalist yet emotional performances in BTS's various content demonstrate a knack for micro-expressions typically only possessed by actors with long-standing theatrical backgrounds. Some even compare Taehyung's expressive abilities to those of successful actors on the international stage, placing him on a spectrum rarely achieved by other K-pop artists. Meanwhile, in the United States, the conversation about Taehyung has shifted to a more commercial direction. On various Hollywood film forums, fans and critics are predicting which genre would best suit Taehyung if he were to enter the film industry. Some are mentioning romantic dramas, others suggesting psychological thrillers, and many are confident that Taehyung would shine in a big-budget fantasy film. His potential is considered so great that some box office analysts predict that his appearance in a Hollywood film could significantly increase his global reach, particularly in Asia. At the same time, this rumor also has significant implications for HYBE and BTS as a group. Music industry analysts note that Taehyung's entry into the international film world, if it materializes, would be one of the biggest expansions in the history of an individual BTS member's career. This was seen as proof that each BTS member has their own big path, and that Taehyung has the potential to open new opportunities for other Korean artists to enter the global cinema stage. Even though the project hasn't been officially announced, the mere rumor of a film fight shows how high the global demand for a figure like Taehyung is. From the fans' perspective, the dynamic unfolding was truly dramatic. ARMY began to uncover numerous moments where Taehyung demonstrated his interest in film, whether through his viewing preferences, his artistic choices, or the way he constructed the visuals in his music videos. Every detail that once seemed mundane now seemed like a puzzle piece that formed a bigger picture. Taehyung was indeed prepared for something bigger than the music stage. This then became a lively discussion about how Taehyung would balance his career amidst the dynamic of BTS and his solo activities. Many fans felt that if Taehyung did accept an international film offer, it wouldn't just be a personal achievement, but a collective victory for the entire fandom and the Korean entertainment industry. His success would be proof that an Asian artist could reach a level where European and American films would actively pursue him, not just offer him offers. As rumors grow, several analysts are offering their predictions about how the film industry will react if Taehyung's name is finally announced as part of a major project. They suggest the effect will be similar to when certain Asian actors first broke into Hollywood in the 1990s, but this time on a much more massive scale, thanks to global social media. Taehyung could create a new wave of interest in Korean cinema, boosting global audiences, and opening doors to previously unimaginable international collaborations. All of these developments point to one increasingly clear point: Taehyung is not only a target for the global media, he is becoming a symbol of a new generation of Asian artists, independent, visionary, and possessing a global appeal that transcends national borders.